who I'm starting to believe might actually be a very elaborate piece of James Franco performance art. And it makes actually a lot of sense. You know, there could be actually a smaller guy kind of in the forward suit. It would explain why the skin doesn't quite fit. And that little hair thing, if it's hiding a zipper, it's actually very pragmatic. But I digress, because Donald Trump has really captured the nostalgic base of the Republican Party with his bold slogan, "Make America White Again." Did I get it wrong? Did I really get it wrong? Now, of course, he doesn't have a lot of specific proposals, aside from building us a very, very classy border fence. Look how classy this is. Just let the classiness waft over you. And of course, he's not alone. Virtually every Republican candidate has gotten on board with these fences, each one claiming that their fence is bigger than the next. The entire race is really becoming a race of whose fence is longer. Now, of course, Trump has pledged to put his fence all the way across the southern border. Not to be outdone, Scott Walker has pledged to put his all the way across the Canadian border. But does that really keep them safe enough? Really, I think the way this is going to have to end is we're just going to have to put a nice wall around the GOP convention. We'll be so safe. We'll be so happy. And frankly, this is one of those times where I'm okay being on the other side of this fence. Because frankly, these guys are starting to piss me off. And it's not because I disagree with what they're saying. It's because, quite frankly, I'm tired of listening to this cover band play all of my songs badly and get all the applause. I mean, think about it. I have been touting my total lack of experience for years, and suddenly these guys are getting traction on it. Donald Trump brags about being a, corrupting influence on politics and gets rising poll numbers, whereas I get 6 months house arrest. Those of you who were there when I ran for mayor of San Francisco may remember, I proposed a border fence around the Mission District. See, I was villainizing brown people before I was cool. And now, all of them have escaped and been replaced with hipsters, so the fence probably still makes good fiscal sense, but that's not really the point. And the worst part for me was during the last debate, when Jeb Bush casually mentioned marijuana use and got light applause in the debate, whereas I showed up to my own debate, punched a little bit of mess for him, and everyone was saying, "Dear God, this is inappropriate. Mr. Blackhart, this isn't the debate site. Mr. Blackhart, you can't urinate there." The double standard just infuriates me. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Blackhart, if you're not really for any of these candidates, why aren't you running? And I'll admit, my friends, the thought has crossed my mind. After all, this might be my year. I have no particular qualifications. That seems really hot right now. I mean, when you think about it, the top 3 candidates have never held office. Neither have I, and I think I can go toe-to-toe with any of them. Carly Fiorina was CEO of Hewlett-Packard. Well, I was CEO, too, of America's first publicly traded dogfighting ring. And we were very, very successful in the week before my prison sentence started. Ben Carson can boast of his neurosurgeon background. Well, the drugs I've taken can let me go toe-to-toe with him on brain meddling. Donald Trump may have run some casinos, but has he ever had like a really hot streak, one that lasted for like weeks? Because I have, and I'm feeling lucky again, so I think I can have our national debt gone in like a week, 2, double nothing, trust me. Foreign policy. None of them have any foreign policy experience. I can beat them. I have even less, because this ankle bracelet won't let me travel anywhere. So I can talk about foreign policy without any foreign corrupting influence. Russia? Really, the only reason that Napoleon and Hitler weren't able to invade is because it's impossible to invade during winter. Global warming is going to take care of that for us. Done. South Korea. Apparently the best way to deal with them is with poorly made movies. Adam Sandler needs work. Done. Iran. I, of course, will be the first to destroy the Iran deal if I become president. And I will take us back to the wonderful policies of Ronald Reagan. I will sell them arms directly. So, really think about it. Do you want a seasoned statesman who's going to lead you forward the next 4 years? Or are you going to be cool?